When this person scans their cat's butt with a photocopier, the results are hilarious. This dog helps his owner bring in groceries. What a good boy. This turtle bites this person's finger. Ouch. This dog gets assaulted. This puppy is an idiot. And she keeps getting him with the same trick. But finally he gets it. A job well done. This elk is kinda weird, and he's scaring off the females. Kind of like you around the females. This bear hops on the swing, and he's just having a good time. And then he gets on for round 2, and he swings around for a bit. Looks fun. This cat is getting a massage from this thingamabopper. Juicy. This white crow can turn on the faucet. When this man starts cleaning off a granola bar, he plans to give it to this weird looking bear. However, he sees it's a little dirty, so he has to wipe it off with his hands. Even though it's in packaging. What an idiot. That apple does look pretty good though. This small dog has the cutest way of rearranging. Watch this cat blow up this balloon. While that might not be real, this is. This cat outran this competitive runner. This cat likes to help clean the windows, although he isn't really doing much. And he also does it on the wall, and even the mirror. Subscribe. When this guy starts eating a cookie in front of this rabbit, it gets very interested, and aggressively goes towards the guy, and demands a cookie. He quite literally gets on top of the guy, and tries to get the cookie. Eventually he succeeds. This cat is very focused on something, and the owner starts taunting the cat by placing treats into its mouth. But it's so focused it doesn't even notice. The thing it was focused on was a pigeon on top of an electrical box. This monkey knows how to play Minecraft. A person named Chris taught this monkey how to play Minecraft by feeding him food when he presses the buttons. He taps arrows to move from one place to another, and taps buttons to break blocks, but here he attempts to enter a desert temple. And if you don't know Minecraft, if you break straight down into a desert temple, you explode, along with everything inside of the desert temple from TNT.
Oh my gosh!
When this elephant noticed a drowning animal, he tried to get the attention of the zookeeper. The zookeeper didn't know what was going on, but the elephant did. You can see the animal struggling to stay above the water, and the elephant getting loud. Finally, the zookeeper jumps into the water to save the animal, and swims over to him and gets him successfully to shore. This monkey has a strange talent. He knows how to perfectly peel a hard-boiled egg. And then he eats it. When this person tries to feed this small bird a french fry, you can see in this car mirror a different bird coming in. This bird pushes the other bird off of the mirror and takes the french fry for himself. When this dog notices one of the fish in his bowl is still moving, he brings it back to the water in an attempt to save it. This dog is afraid of the shadow puppets and also slightly confused. These monkeys are getting too smart. The monkeys in this village take people's phones and only return them in exchange for food. This lady pulls out what looks to be an apple, but this isn't good enough for the monkey. She has to give him 2 apples, and then he hands the phone back. Smart tactic. Here's another example of a monkey doing it but with glasses. This monkey is holding the glasses and only returns them in exchange for this food. It obviously works, so maybe we should all try this. This dog is a genius. To try to catch a fish, he puts a piece of bread in the water, and nobody thinks it'll work. The fish begin to surround the bread, and the dog starts eyeing up a fish. And when this fish starts to approach him, this happens. Oh, unfortunately, it still slipped out of his mouth, so maybe he's not that smart. Watch this cat perform a magic trick. This bird brings these items into the garbage can. And this coin into the coin jar, and he knows between the garbage and the coins. This cat successfully snags a piece of fish without anybody knowing. Have you ever seen a rabbit swim? Well, this one does. This dog is insane at jumping rope. This monkey is cleaning this man's dirty hands, and he gives them the full scrub. What a nice monkey. This cat is sitting on the place where this guy needs to put his card, and he won't move. And the cat keeps doing this. The guy is forced to move over to the other gate. This dog is pooping in a windstorm. What a legend. This bird is dancing. Thank you for 1,000 subscribers. When this small gorilla runs his hand through this big gorilla's butt crack, things get pretty intense. You can tell this gorilla is not into it, but there his fingers go right back into the butt crack. Now the gorilla is mad. When these goats act up, they have to wear the pool noodles of shame. These are to prevent them from hitting each other with their horns. This dog and this goose are friends. This man feeds an apple to a bear. Watch this panda try to cross this bridge. This person pranks this dog by feeding them fake treats. But then the dog gets really angry after the third time. Watch this dog do this trust fall. Consider subscribing. Watch as this crab takes down this eagle. This dog is just chilling. This dog helps this man with digging to plant plants. When this actor is playing dead for a film, this dog rushes to his side, starts to lay with him and comfort him. All of the people working on the film come over to pet the dog, and they start giving him a belly rub. And when the dog finds out the man is alive, he is so happy. This gorilla and this deer are friends, and live in the same enclosure at the zoo. This dog cares more about the stick used to throw the ball than the actual ball. Subscribe. When humans put this fake monkey in the woods, these monkeys got pranked in the worst way possible. These monkeys thought that this fake monkey was real, and grabbed the monkey and brought it up onto this cliff. And they held an entire ceremony for this fake monkey, which is really sad because all these monkeys thought that he was dead. Some of the monkeys can even be seen giving each other hugs. A sad story, but it's pretty incredible how they do that. Are you subscribed? This person puts out peanuts for the local ravens, and they form a line to each get a peanut. This horse and this dog are best friends. This cat is scared by the popping of popcorn. This panda is doing barrel rolls on the snow. Subscribe for daily animal content. This cat waits on his owner's bed every day for her to wake up. This dog goes crazy every time animals are shown on the TV. This dog didn't tell the other dog where he was throwing the sand, so he got caught in the crossfire. Listen to this. These two monkeys are giving each other a hug. These fish are playing soccer. This cat slid down this pole like firemen do. When this stray kitten wandered his way into this person's backyard, they did something incredible. They started by trying to get the kitten to come inside, and once he did, they fed him, gave him water, and played with him. The homeowners already had a cat, and this cat immediately interacted with the kitten and adopted the kitten as their own. The cat cared for the kitten and played with the kitten, and even is seen cleaning the kitten. Now the two are best friends, and the kitten is doing fantastically. Subscribe for more. When this female heron started to get cold, this male brought a blanket to warm her up, and even put it on her perfectly. When this smaller dog was getting beat up by this bigger dog, this cat came to the rescue and attacked the bigger dog, and even began to chase him around the building. This dog carries packages delivered by this mailman from the gate to the house. Very efficient, and he carries it the whole entire way. Subscribe for more. While this man is taking a shower, this cat likes to lick the water. When this dog finds a clam on the beach, he gets really excited. This cat is so lazy he has to slide down the stairs. Subscribe for daily animal clips. Don't scroll. Instead, watch these cute animal videos. This horse fell over. Don't worry, he's okay. This dog started licking the snow while he was sleeping. This dog fell over mid-run and refused to get up. When this dog got caught looking at the counter, he walked away like a human. This dog owner has to specify that their dogs climb on the trees. When this girl goes out to wait for the bus every morning, this cat does something incredible. This cat follows this girl down to the sidewalk and waits with her until the bus comes. Then the cat patiently waits for the girl to get on the bus and sits there for a little bit before coming right back inside. This dog is the best babysitter in the world. While this dog was alone with this small child, he did everything he could to try to keep the child away from the door, including sitting next to the door in order to assure that he doesn't get out. And one time when the child was close to getting out the door, the dog stood up and took action. The dog even started to try to pull the child inside and pushed him back in. And that's why, when this kitten was struggling to get his toy down, this cat helped him out. By jumping up and grabbing the toy, he was successfully able to drag it down for the kitten to play with. This goose family adopted this duckling. When this owner starts to prank this dog puts his hand on the owner's paw and grabs the food, but not for himself, as he puts it back in the bowl for the other dog. When this bull saw this turtle flipped upside down, he successfully helped it up using his horn. This gorilla is friends with this groundhog. This badger and this fox share this barrel of food. This dog is friends with these deer, and they help to clean each other. This cat and this dog are playing together and are best friends. When this bull saw this turtle flipped upside down, he successfully helped it up using his horn. This gorilla is friends with this groundhog. This badger and this fox share this barrel of food. This dog is friends with these deer, and they help to clean each other. This cat and this dog are playing together and are best friends. This dog is helping this man plant potatoes. This lion pup is sitting next to this cameraman while he's taking photos. After this man hits his head, this parrot asks if he's alright. When this woman was faking to cry, this horse picked up a piece of hay and brought it over to her. When this woman began releasing ducklings into this pond, another duck came immediately rushing over and adopted the ducklings as her own. The ducklings immediately followed her and she became their mother. And she even already had some ducklings of her own, so they ended up forming a large family. When this man was walking on the beach, he noticed a small seal wrapped up in fishing line. Without wasting any time, he grabbed the seal pup and pulled it towards him, and he held down the seal's head to avoid biting. He then started to cut the line from the seal's body, and before long, all the line was off of the seal. However, the seal didn't scurry off right away and looked back as if to thank the person who rescued him. Eventually, he went back to his group. This strange-looking organism is shoving this walrus into a box, and he's successful in doing it. Nice! This water bear is rolling around on a dock and accidentally rolls into the water, and then he floats around for a bit. Juicy! This gray tree is sitting on the wing of a plane, and then he slides off. This orange hedgehog is jumping really far. Penis. This monkey is petting this dolphin. This polar bear gets jealous. Oh shoot! When this man saw this kangaroo holding his dog, he did something crazy. He instantly ran up to the kangaroo, and the kangaroo instantly took a defensive position. Then he started to throw punches at the kangaroo. The kangaroo just stood there confused, watching him. Eventually you can see the dog run behind, and the kangaroo chases after the dog. Wow. When this man found this sloth in the middle of the road, he did something amazing. He picked up the sloth and brought it to the other side of the road, and carried it over towards the trees. Then he set it on a tree, and the sloth looked back at him as if to thank him. The sloth was successfully saved from the road and probably would have gotten hit if this guy wouldn't have done this. And then he went to climb as normal. This cat and its owner found this mouse while on a walk, and then something incredible happened. After playing with the mouse for a bit, the cat wasn't exactly sure what it was, but instead of eating the mouse, they actually ended up becoming friends for a bit. And the cat was actually really nice and gentle with the mouse, and didn't even try to eat it. Here you can see the cat sniffing the mouse, an unlikely animal friendship. This man pranks these dogs. After throwing the ball up a few times, he stuffs it under his butt, and then does the same throwing motion. The dogs are very confused by this, as they don't know where the ball went, and pretty soon all the dogs are suspicious of him. This dog is sliding down a hill. This looks really fun. And he even rolls over. And right when you think he's gonna get up, he slides again and kicks his legs to keep him going. This cow was peacefully running around in his field until something crazy happened. He saw another cow in his field, but didn't quite know who it was. After circling around each other for a bit, the cow realized that this other cow was his mother. Immediately, he gave her a nudge and they started playing. A truly heartwarming story. You won't believe what's happening here. This kitten chewed up this wire, and the kitten's owner was scolding him on not to chew the wires. And then the owner whipped out a shoe. The older cat instantly slapped the shoe and protected the kitten. The owner even tried to swat at the kitten, but the cat wouldn't let him. The older cat was just so protective of the kitten. Eventually the owner stopped, but this is really sad. This excavator driver noticed a small creature stuck at the bottom of this wall, and what he did next is truly incredible. He started to try to scoop up the creature, and it worked pretty great. The creature got on willingly and took a ride up, and eventually he fell into it, and then he was safely placed onto the ground again, and he happily got away safely. You won't believe why this dog is getting into the water. Every single day, this dog goes to this harbor to go into the water, but the reason is incredible. The dog is friends with a dolphin, and they swim around together, and they do this every single day. An unlikely friendship. This man was scuba diving, and what the seal did is absolutely incredible. While this man was on a deep sea dive, the seal was being very friendly. He thought that the seal was just playing with him, but the seal started to tug on his wetsuit. The seal began circling him and would not leave him alone, and before long, multiple seals had joined along. Then they started to pull him up towards the surface. They were trying to save him from drowning. A truly incredible story. You won't believe what's happening to the snake. Warning, this video is disturbing. This snake is spitting out food it had previously eaten, and the food it had previously eaten was somebody's dog. Here you can see the entire dog coming out of the snake's mouth. Rest in peace to this dog. You won't believe why this man is pouring salt onto the sand. These are razor clams, and by pouring salt on the sand like this, it makes them think that the tide is up and that they're safe to come out of their holes. Little do they know this guy's gonna harvest them, and most likely eat them later. Well, now you know. This monkey got pranked. Some people strapped a fake snake onto a package of food, and the monkey fell for it. He actually thinks that that's a real snake attached to the food. Eventually, he grows a brain and detaches the string from the food, but he still doesn't know it's not a real snake.